Well, greetings, everybody, and welcome to our webinar. And my name is Joanne Shearer-Parkin. I'm a registered dietitian and a master's level nutritionist, and I've been a certified diabetes educator in my past life and a specialty in that area as well. And I'm here with my co-presenter, Nikki Elsing. Hey, Nikki, say hello.
Hi, everybody. Thanks, Joanne.
Thank you, Nikki, for being on and presenting with me now. Nikki and I have worked together for many years. We started out as working together at a cardiovascular specialty hospital back in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And Nikki was just kind of a newbie dietitian, just right out of school. But she was like, wanted to learn everything. She was just passionate about growing in her profession and as a dietitian. And so we've been working together and I've been her mentor. And I'm so excited that Nikki and I also decided to team up and join a company called LifeVantage, because that's when we heard about Nrf2 activation. And Nikki and I have been trendsetter dietitians. We've really, right, Nikki? Are you
Oh
and I
my gosh.
together? You know, we have been at the forefront of so many trends in
Yes.
nutrition, and now we are working together in another big breakthrough, big trend in health and wellness and nutrition called Nrf2 activation. So let's get started.
And Joanne, I have to say, over the years that we have worked together and had the pleasure of doing that, we've made huge changes for people and had really big influences in the health and wellness field, not only with hospital nutrition, but also being able to try to be that resource for people because there's a lot of spaces missing and having reliable people they can count on. And Joanne, you've been a huge mentor of mine. I've been this little sponge just soaking up all of that information, and I appreciate you so much. And it's just a gift to be able to be doing this. We've been in LifeVantage now for over 13 years, and we want to share with you why this has been a big deal and why it's important for you to hear a little bit more about it. So just quick, um, LifeVantage is a publicly traded company. They're very solid and stable. We're debt free. That's a really important thing to remember, and something that Joanna and I have been blessed to be able to be part of. We have over $230 million a year revenue, and we're just constantly growing and have been the world leader in science based activation. And so when you hear Joanna, my background, you know that we're big into research and we're big into being cutting edge. It just makes sense that we're here in this science-based activation company. And what really turned our attention is that pretty little blue bottle there on the screen, and that is our Protandim Nrf2 Synergizer. The reason being is there was a ton of research to back us up. There's over 30 peer-reviewed published studies now and 7 US patents. And truly, we spent our days, all day, talking about lowering oxidative stress and through diet. And when we have found a supplement that's able, or an activator that's been able to lower that oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days, we're winning. And that really grabbed our attention. So, Joanne, what's oxidative stress?
Yes, oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is free radical damage that's done to your body. And so you might have heard of free radical theory of aging before, but that's another term. We call that oxidative stress. So, I mean, the best way to really describe it is this. I think this apple really gives you a really great idea of what's going on inside of your body with oxidative stress. So it's like this apple, you've all done this yourselves, right, at home, or you've cut an apple and sat out on the counter and it turned brown, right? Well, that's oxidation on that apple. That's the same thing that's going on inside of your cells. And so what happens as you age, after probably age 20, you really start aging. This oxidative stress, free radical damage attacks your cells and really destroys your cells, and your cells no longer are functioning. And that oxidative stress, free radicals, comes from our environment. 85,000 chemicals that have been introduced into our environment since the industrial age. Just think about that and how much oxidative stress is on our bodies. And that's the leading theory of why we age and get all those health problems that come with aging.
And really, when we look at this, Joanne, we need to figure out something different. Like right now, people are spending so much money on things to try to be able to age better and avoid this and avoid that and put this into our diet or take this supplement and we're sicker than we have been. And so traditionally what we're seeing is they're trying to put a band-aid on that brown apple. And wouldn't it
That's
be great
right.
if we could just bring it back to that green state? And one of my favorite ways to explain this is, goldfish. We've all had a pet goldfish pretty much, or somebody who's had a pet goldfish. And if you have this goldfish, do you change the water or do you leave it sit in that yucky water and just try to medicate the fish? No, obviously we clean the tank. We take that water out, we put new water in there, and we work that way. It just doesn't even make sense to do theory number one. And so we're bringing you some information to be able to help you clean
That's
that
right,
tank.
Nikki. That's right. We're cleaning up your cells with
Yes.
Nrf2 activation. But uncontrolled oxidative stress leads to breakdown of every organ in your body and just leads to so many health conditions as you age. If you go to the National Library of Medicine, pubmed.gov, you type in oxidative stress, you're going to get about 330,000 research articles, linking oxidative stress with all of those health problems that we get
Wow.
as we age. Yes. So
Wow. And
it's really the root cause of
absolutely. It's that switch, right,
yeah,
Joanne?
it's that switch. That's right. That oxidative stress switch.
And one of our goals is as we're all aging, I mean, it's inevitable, right? We're all going to age, but we want to do it in a healthy manner. And we know that when we have healthy cells, which is what we're talking about, right? Changing the water, getting back to that healthy cells and that pretty green apple, we have healthy tissues and we have healthy humans. So,
And the
Joanne, tell
way
us a little bit about the difference. When we're looking at oxidative stress, we know that we don't want uncontrolled oxidative stress. How do we do it? I know we're supposed to eat better, right? And we all
yes,
need to
that's
do
right.
that.
Yep, and we want you to eat all those colorful, beautiful,
Yes.
fruits and vegetables. Those are a source of what we call the direct antioxidants. And so in order to destroy those free radicals, which we also call oxidants, so we need these antioxidants. But there's another way that's way more potent and effective to handle those free radicals, and that is through Nrf2 activation. And so this is the difference with Nrf2 activation. So think of this oxidative stress in your body, just like your house is on fire. So with Nrf2 activation, it's like having a fire hose in every room of the house. But when it's versus with direct antioxidants, that's like putting a Dixie cup of water on the fire. So that's just how potent this Nrf2 activation is
Wow.
at reducing that free radical damage and that oxidative stress. It's potent, it's powerful.
Very much so. And so obviously activation's the answer over supplementation, being able to get your body to do that. And that's what this Protandim Nerve 2 Synergizer is. All that fancy words across there are great, but being able to just put it into simple terms and saying, you are attacking that from all direction and getting your body to be able to do it on its own, right? And activate your body. And when we get our body to fight for itself, we win. And basically there are those 5 simple ingredients along the bottom in a patented formula, kind of like a little salad, I kind of like to say, and being able to work together, be able to combat these things. And Joanne, one of the things that sticks out for me on here
Yes.
is that it's approved by the Banned Substance Control Group. So professional athletes and elite athletes can use it, but also that National Institute on
That's right.
Aging study.
Nikki, that study, the National Institute on Aging has been studying dietary supplements for over 20, 30 years, and the ability of those dietary supplements to extend lifespan. But over all those years and all those supplements, the only one that NIA found that significantly extend lifespan in male mice was Protandim
Wow.
Nrf2 Synergizer. Yeah, pretty great
Amazing.
validation for our product for
I
sure.
love that. I love that. And really, I love the fact that we can extend lifespan, but we also want quality of life, right? And that's what we're addressing is both of those sides. And one of my favorite things too, I love the fire hose steel. but versus supplementation. But think about this also. So all those cute little boxes across the bottom would be if you were supplementing, right? Taking individual supplements. But it's doing a little bit. But when you see that huge red bar on the right side, that's protandum, that's activation. I want the huge red bar. I know Joanne wants the huge
I
red
want the
bar.
red bar too, Nikki. Absolutely.
That is what we want. We want to have what is most effective. And truly, Washington State University talked about Nrf2 activation, did a study talking about how it's potentially the most extraordinary therapeutic and preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. And that's what I want. And Joanne, we talked before, we're the world leader in activation.
We are
You
definitely.
know, it's been 13 years of us together in this business, and we started out with very few things, and we've added to this
That's right. We started just
catalog.
with just company started with just the little yellow pill per tandem, Nrf2. And then over the years, as we've grown with the company, Nikki, we've seen them come out with Nrf2 activation and other categories. We have Nrf2 activation for your brain, a nootropic drink. We have Nrf2 activation skincare and hair care. We have omega-3s. We have gut products. We also have put Nrf2 activation for your pet and pet tandem.
Yeah,
And then now
yes.
drum roll, we now have Nrf2 activation in a liquid collagen. And of course, why collagen? Well, collagen is the most important protein in your body, makes up about 25 to 35% of all proteins. And this is like when this is the problem, is that we lose our collagen as we age. In fact, 1% a year after age 25. And so I think about this, and all the years that I've talked to people about nutrient deficiencies, I just realized that how little I ever talk to anybody about collagen deficiency, which is
True.
really probably why we know that's why we get a lot of the creaking in your joints and the popping and all of that. And, I'm in my 70s now, and I look at that graph and I think about where I am. And boy, I'm so glad I found, or that our company brought the True Science Liquid Collagen to market, because I can
Right.
tell you, it's been wonderful for me, absolutely phenomenal.
Well,
So
one of the things I saw on this slide, Joanne, is it talks about the creaking and popping. And I don't think we associate that so much with collagen. And I used to laugh because it was like, oh, haha, I mean, what else do you do, right? When you're noticing signs of aging and you're like, well, I mean, might as well laugh about it. But my big joke was I could never sneak up on anybody because my one knee would kind of creak and pop. And so but it didn't hurt, it just would creak and pop. So one of my first things I noticed after getting this collagen and upgrading to this collagen, um, I don't creak and pop anymore, and so it's so fun that I don't have that issue. But one of the things that we run into is we've talked about food sources of nutrients and things, but it's just not possible to be able to get enough food sources of collagen, especially at the rate that we're decreasing how much we have in our body and how our body's kind of working
yeah, we
against us.
just
And
yeah
I'm not
can't
eating
keep
these
up.
things.
No, we just
Yeah,
cannot keep up with our collagen intake. We just don't, drink bone broth on a daily basis like we
no.
used to years ago. And so
Right,
yeah, it's
and
very
those
different.
sardines,
Yeah, or sardines. Oh, I like sardines.
I am not eating those or organ meats. Even if you paid me, I'm pretty sure I would not be eating either one of them. But all right, guys, so what makes this so different for us is that we have fish collagen peptides in our liquid collagen. And I don't have a bottle here, but maybe Joanne's got hers. She can kind
I
of
have
hold
one
up
here.
there.
Here, I've got it right here.
Perfect.
There it is,
So
right
we
there.
have this dark glass bottle. It has 5 grams of the hydrolyzed marine peptides. Hydrolyzed meaning itty bitty tiny pieces, so your body can use it easily. I love that it's a sustainable wild caught fish. So we're not doing anything that's damaging to the environment as well. And we have over 10 types of collagen. Most competitors only have one or two. And so that's really nice because every different type of collagen deals with some other thing within your system. And now when I look at this slide, this is probably one of my favorite slides. And Joanne and I are big into PubMed.gov. We're kind of big research nerds. But Joanne, we hear a lot about bovine or beef
Right,
collagen, and I
right,
know that you wanted to dig in and figure out
right.
what in the world is fish collagen peptides. What
That's
more
right.
about it?
That's right. Because, all those continuing education webinars I attended about collagen was all about the bovine.
Oh
And
yeah.
so when I heard that LifeVantage had fish collagen in their liquid collagen, I was like, who check out these fish peptides and go to PubMed and do my own, survey of the research on fish peptides. And I put together this slide because these are all the internal, all the inside benefits
Wow.
that I found that you get from the fish peptides. You're just not getting the same benefits as you are from the bovine powdered collagen, bovine from cattle. So this
Yep.
cattle peptides are not really as bioavailable. They're not as absorbable. Your body just doesn't get the same level of health benefits as you do from the fish peptides.
When I think that people only think about skin, hair, nails, the majority of people, right? Which is that tip of the iceberg, and being able to see what all can be a result of fish collagen peptides. I just love that slide so much. So this is what makes us different. We have that activation component. We talked about Nrf2 activation. We have that in our collagen, and we've added in that ruby red quinoa extract. It's a little hard to read on there, but that's what it is. And that sets us apart also. So not only the fish collagen, but this as well. So it unlocks your cell's ability to absorb the collagen, which is huge, instead of just being forced a bunch of collagen, right? In traditional collagen and not knowing if it's getting to where it's supposed to go, if it's being harmful. We don't really know. With ours, we know it's getting absorbed. It also activates your body to make more collagen. That's great, by 42%. And it slows down that breakdown that Joanne was just talking about of your body's existing collagen by 33%. And the real kicker, you guys, that I know Joanne and I are crazy about, is if you add in your Protanum Nrf2 with your collagen, you increase your body's collagen by 100%. A
That's right.
100%.
Here it is,
Wild.
Nikki. Here it is. If you
Yes.
do, this is the dynamic duo. You
Right?
take these together, it's 100%. Wow,
Amazing.
that's terrific. And of course,
Right?
there's our company at very brilliant scientists recognize that the berry and citrus fruit extracts are very important also to add into this liquid collagen. They provide essential nutrients, vitamins, and antioxidants that are also essential for your collagen production, and
Sure.
also with your moisture, gives you a nice, healthy, glowing skin. So, oh
And it
yeah.
tastes good. And it makes it
Oh,
taste good.
delicious,
Like an
delicious.
apple. I kind of describe it as an apple berry thing. How do you
Mhm.
describe it,
Yeah,
Joanne?
I would
Same?
say that's it. It's delicious. It's kind of like my little treat after lunch.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah, right? No kidding.
Yummy.
And one of the things that I know that you and I really like about it is we love what's in it, but we also love what's not in it. I think in this day and age, everybody's adding a bunch of artificial sweeteners and all of this gunk to be able to try to make things taste good. And we don't have any of that. So we
Nope.
have no added sugar, no artificial sweeteners. We're non-GMO, dairy-free, gluten-free, soy-free, and just all goodness. And one of the other things that's not on the slide is there's also this app that you can download on your phone. It's called Think Dirty, kind of a weird name, but just to let you know. And you're able to take different products that you're using um, and put it into this app, and it tells you how clean it is. 10 meaning not clean, 0 meaning extremely clean. There's no zero or there's nothing bad in there or at a very minimal level. And we are proud to say that we are a big fat zero on
Zero.
our liquid collagen and also on our skincare and our hair care and all of those things also rank very, very low. So very, very clean on the spectrum, which we're very proud of. So Joanne, talk to me a little bit about powder absorption,
Yes.
liquid absorption.
Yeah, I kind of covered this a little bit before, but with the powdered, you're only getting about 10 to 30% absorption. But with the liquid, you're getting
Wow.
like to 90% absorption. And again, this fish peptides are all chopped up into tiny little pieces, so you can really highly absorb these as well. So yeah,
Yeah,
really, really great to
that's
have
a
it in the liquid. And it's so
that's
easy
a
to
huge.
take. You just shake it up. It's
Yeah.
like one serving, one bottle. So easy, just one shot a day and off you go. Very
And you
simple.
know what? And I like to look at this as you think about how much money you're wasting. If only 10 to 30% of that powder is actually being absorbed,
That's
you
right.
throw away a lot of money there. And so wanting to make sure that you're spending money on the things that count and making it
That's what,
work the best for
yeah,
you.
that's what
And
I tell people, Nikki, is that the most expensive the supplement is one that doesn't work.
Oh
So
yeah,
just keep that in
absolutely.
mind.
Absolutely. And I think we all kind of have a cupboard full of those types of
Yeah,
things
we
from
do.
time to time. Well, let's talk about results. So check this out. We got Mark on the left there. Look at his eyes. I mean, I don't even have to say anything about that. And then we have this redness on the right side and that resolved so much there, which I really like. Um, we have some days written down here and everybody's results are a little bit different. I am like almost on 2 years and nobody's going to pry my collagen away from me. That is my baby every single day. We got Kim on the left. She had some great results. She talks a lot though about her inside results that she got from this. She loves the outside, but so much on the inside that has helped for her with mood and thoughts and all of that. And then we have Marcy. Marcy's got to be ecstatic. Like, look at that neck. And I mean, that I feel like is one of the first places that we see aging kind of get to us. Um, and then this gentleman obviously had a lot of things going on underneath his skin and helping to clear that up. And there's Nancy on the right. And we were just in Nashville, Joanne. I saw Nancy in a pair of shorts and she's got great legs now. And
That's
honestly,
right. She
I'm
looks
pretty
great.
sure I would never wear regular pants ever again. If I was Nancy, I'd always be wearing shorts because she had a huge change for her. And then Sean on the left, we joke because some people in dermatology say, "Oh, he's got great fillers. Who did those?" And that's not fillers. That's just our collagen and protandim working together for him. And then Erin is a young mom. She has a disease condition that has caused a lot of excessive inflammation and swelling for her. And look at the difference in how much her swelling has gone down. And I'm sure that's been such a gift to have her be able to take care of her little kids, etc. All the time. And Joanne, I think, we have so many success
Oh,
stories,
yes.
and you are definitely one of them when
Yes.
we look at how quickly
Yes.
you're able to recover and playing pickleball and your dance lessons and 75 years old soon and Jim's 85 and he's right there doing it with you. I mean, you guys are a walking billboard for healthy aging. And I know that you are healthy aging in the sense of LifeVantage products, but also in the kitchen and knowing that that's such a big
Oh,
part of
yes.
it.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
a good
absolutely.
lifestyle. Absolutely.
Yes.
So can you imagine what's happening on the inside? Vicky was just talking about, like for Jim and I and our healthy aging. And, I can tell you that this combination is just really just been wonderful for me. Like Vicky said, for example, tomorrow I'm going to be playing pickleball for 2 hours in the morning, and we're then going to go dancing for 2 to 3 hours tomorrow night. And I can get up the next morning and do it all over again. I have tremendously great recovery. I really don't have much as far as any, just my joints are all just super healthy. And actually, I really feel like I am healthier now, actually, than I was like 10 years ago or 12 years
Mhm.
ago. They just feel great. Not, it's just the energy that I have just to get up every day and just to be able to just
I
enjoy
love
life
that.
to the fullest, man. It's a good life. Absolutely.
I love that so much, and it's so nice to be able to see that for you. And when we look at starting this, one of the big part is keeping track of how you feel, just like Joanne had just said. What's going on for you? Are you able to recover faster? Is it hard to get out of bed? Do your feet hurt, your back hurt, whatever? This is something that we see changes with. And so writing that down, because oftentimes we forget how yucky we felt before when we do start to feel better. And then take some pictures, not pictures you have to share with all of us, but if you want to, you're more than welcome to. But it's really fun to be able to add to our success stories and for you to be able to see the difference on what's happening for you and knowing those outside changes and the inside changes have just been tremendous. And when we put those two together, that protandim and the liquid collagen, they're just better together, right? And they reduce, recover, restore. And as you're sitting here, you may be thinking about other people in your life that could benefit from taking this as well. And maybe you decide that you want to be a customer and also maybe you want to share with other people that like Joanne and I do. And being able to get paid sharing this gift of activation with others has been life changing for both Joanne and I. And we are so absolutely thankful for that. And we're thankful for you guys and your time tonight. And hoping that you got some great information out of this to be able to help you age in a healthier manner. And Joanne, I want to thank you all the way from
Yes.
Arizona,
Yes.
me in
Thank
Sioux
you, Nikki.
Falls, South Dakota. And
Great
yeah,
to be on. So everybody, just if you Just want to get back to the person who invited you to watch our video here today, and get all your questions answered, get more information, find out about how you can get started, because I can tell you the longer I've been taking this, the healthier and the better I feel. And I know that that can do that for you too as well. So thank you for joining us. Bye, Nikki.
Bye, Joanne. Thank you so much. Everybody have a great rest of your day.
Take care.